Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we made it here to Goron City, only to find out that the leader of the Gorons won't help us because he wants to listen to some funky music. This time, we're gonna go find some funky music. Welcome to the Lost Woods.
Hey, over here! Hoo-hoo! This was not my voice. Link, good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoot hoot! After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Do you want to hear what I said again? No. If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot, hoot.
And away he goes. Always nice to start a day talking to Kapora Gabora. Before doing anything in here, we're going to head right through here and then through here. Taking any wrong turn in this forest is going to lead you right back to Kokiri Forest. We technically could have come to the Lost Woods at the very beginning of the game and even made some progress in there, but I wanted to wait until now just because now is when we have the most stuff open to us that's necessary for getting all the stuff there. We're going to start by playing the Sun Song because we want to be here at nighttime. Don't worry, you're not going to be missing out on literally anything by being here at nighttime because the Kokiri are out at all times of day. But, first things first, we want to go behind the Know-It-All Brothers' house, because as you can hear, somewhere around here, if I can get over, damn, okay. That was a bigger side jump than I was expecting from Link, okay. We can get a Gold Skulltula token, number 17 there. Yeah. Alright. It's been a while since we've been home, other than reloading the save because you always start here, so let's talk to some folks. Hello. Oh, you're okay? You didn't leave the forest after all, did you? We did, but we have permission, so we get to live. That's probably how it works. Hello. You have a cool slingshot, huh? You know what's cool about it? If you have the slingshot ready, you can use Z-targeting to shoot while moving. Yeah, that is pretty cool about it. You are right. Saria said she's waiting at the usual spot. All right, whatever that means. Hello. Mido might know something about Saria's whereabouts. I think Mido is sulking in one of the houses around here. His own, presumably, I would hope. I do want to talk to Fado before I go talk to Mido. Hello. You're happy.
Jumping is going out of style now. I'm crazy about doing backflips. Can you do one?
Apparently not. You won't let me. You need to be Z-targeting to do a backflip, so I don't know what he's expecting from me. If I can't Z-target him without talking. Alright. Fado. If you want to go to the Lost Woods, you'd better equip the right gear. True. You were suspicious of me last time, but now you're being oddly helpful. Let's go into Mido's house. Hello, buddy.
If you're looking for Saria, she's in the Lost Woods, as usual. Don't tell me you don't know where that is. The entrance is up on the cliff overlooking the village. I know you'll get lost. Don't worry. You'll just end up back at the entrance.
Yeah. What about this, though? How do you feel about this, buddy?
If you're looking for Saria...
Okay, he has no feelings on the Skull Mask. He has no thoughts on Tomorrowland. How can he not have thoughts on Tomorrowland? So, Saria is in a place called the Sacred Forest Meadow in the Lost Woods. We were just in the Lost Woods, so no time like the present to go back to the Lost Woods, I guess. First things first in here. We're going to be taking a right turn. There are a few ways to tell which way you're going, but these first few rooms, it doesn't really matter, so yeah. I am going to equip the slingshot because there is a target Where's my reticle? Just noticed the reticle's not there. I want my reticle back. Whatever, I don't need it that bad. Oh, never mind. It's back. Apparently it's only when you're aiming. We want to shoot right in the middle as many times as we can. 3 specifically is the required amount of times.
Cool. You're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it.
Deku Seed's bullet bag has become bigger. Now you can carry more bullets. This can carry 50 bullets. This is the final capacity upgrade for this. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, want to jump onto this stump or climb onto it. Either works. These are a new friends. They're not enemies. These are called Skull Kids. They have flutes, and honestly, they look kind of terrifying, probably partially because of the nighttime lighting and partially just because that's how they look in this game. Let's pull out our ocarina.
Follow along with our song on your ocarina. We'll lead you into it.
Damn it.
Do you want to play some more?
Yes. I'm not going to let that... No, I'm gonna do this. This isn't impossible. I just have terrible memory, so it makes it hard.
That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this.
A green rupee. Do you want to play some more? Yes. That's not the correct prize.
Follow along with our song on your ocarina. We'll lead you into it.
I was out of time every single time that time. Damn it! Ah! I'm terrible at this. It's just a memory game. If you have good memory, you'll be fine. Or you can write it down. Damn it! What the fuck? I'm writing it down and I still messed up. It's because I'm trying to stay in time with it, and it's just not... I can't do that and write it down. I need to pick one or the other.
That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this.
A blue rupee. Wow. Next, please.
was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this.
Finally! A heart piece. You've collected 8 in total, bringing us up to another filled heart container, finally. Oh, finally. This is the thing I was looking forward to the least. My memory is so terrible, and yeah, it's just difficult. Skull Kids bring me to a version difference. In all Nintendo 64 and GameCube versions of Ocarina of Time, their faces are completely obscured by shadow with glowing orange eyes and a big wooden beak. In the 3DS version, their faces are changed to be similar to the texture used starting from the North American version of Majora's Mask. More wooden, though still with the glowing eyes and beak. I think it's actually meant to be straw. This was changed primarily because of the potential racist misconceptions regarding the original design. Yeah, I don't need to go into too much detail about that. Nintendo had a history of altering characters that were just a little too close to resembling blackface, so yeah. There are 2 ways to tell what the correct direction to go is. First, you can stand close to the entrances. If you're near the wrong one, the music will be a lot quieter, while the percussion will be the only consistent part. If you're going through the right one, the music won't fade at all. This works until the final room. Another way to tell is because the correct path never has any light in the stumps leading through the forest. As you can see, that's just pitch black, whereas this one you can still see some light. That would be coming from Kokiri Forest. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not particularly difficult to find your way either way, but yeah. I'm learning to appreciate the musical way a lot more, like having headphones on, because, yeah. Ooh. This is not the right way at all. Hello, that's a business scrub. I don't want to be here yet. Alright. This direction is still right. I believe we want to go this way. Yes, and then this way, blind faith. Yep, here we are, the Sacred Forest Meadow. And a new enemy. This is a Wolfos. Draw it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Yeah, this creature attacks by swinging its arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. You can defeat it by taking one step and then again, and stabbing it immediately after an attack or when you're behind it. Jump slashes can take it down in either, well, in one hit, you just saw, depending on if its guard is going back up, though, because it can put its guard up halfway through a hit and then not take the second hit from that jump slash. It's going to be a short maze here, and I'm honestly going to re-equip the Deku Shield. We just put the Hylian Shield on, but the enemy in here, we're better off having the Deku Shield on, so yeah. This is a new enemy, Mad Scrub. They shoot 3 Deku Nuts at you, and you can reflect them back. The third one will always hit it, even if the first 2 they shoot hit, like, each other. So yeah. Keep trying, bozo. There we go. You can just shoot them with a slingshot if you don't want to bother chasing them. These guys aren't too hard to take down. I do like the name Mad Scrub. Like, they're just out of their mind. You never know what these guys are going to do next. They're just like me for real. Another way to take them out, though, I believe, maybe, is with a Deku Nut? Ah, get out of there. Yes, you can scare them out of their hiding place with a Deku Nut and then just stab them. Won't be able to stun them that way, but, well, you could probably stun them after they're out of their flowers, though. So yeah, that is a way to stun them. Just use a Deku Nut. Anyway, we've made it to the end, kind of, although there's 3 more Mad Scrubs to deal with. Yeah, you can still stun them after they've left their flower. And there's only 2 more. I don't know why I thought there were more. And we're out of Deku Nuts. Ah, whatever, we'll find more. Also, they aren't that important. Whatever.
I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the ocarina here,
You can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Yeah. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I'll play. Are you ready? Great, great! Please, don't forget the song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. You've learned Saria's song. As she said, we can play Saria's song at any time. You want to talk to Saria, right? Yeah, she's just so far away. This is the only way I could. Link? This is Saria. Can you hear me? I don't mind talking to you using the ocarina's magic, but I'd really like to talk to you face to face. Nah. If you play Saria's song and then don't talk to Saria, you could just have Navi talk to you about whatever she's currently going on about. But yeah. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. Yeah. We now have a way of connecting with a friend who, honestly, we already had a pretty emotional farewell to, so yeah. Anytime you want to see Saria, though, you can just come to the Sacred Forest Meadow, and she'll be here. Let's head back to the Kokiri Forest. Quickly drank all my Lon milk after climbing up on that ladder, because there's a hole down here that will lead us to our first fairies fountain. In a fairies fountain, you'll find fairies. Fairies will gravitate towards you, kind of, and they'll always go within range of a bottle. You caught a fairy in a bottle. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to the C buttons. This tiny fairy is a reliable partner who will revive you the moment you run out of life energy. Once you set it to C, though, you can ask for its help anytime. Fairies are a full heal, but they also revive you if you fall, effectively doubling your hearts as long as you have one. So, yeah, you don't even need to have it set to a C button for that, by the way. It will still, like, automatically heal you even if it's just in your inventory. So, yeah. Since I'm terrible at this game's combat, I tend to always keep a fairy or two around. We need one bottle for bugs right now, and for most of the game, but yeah, that's just something I like to do personally. I like to have fairies because I'm bad at the game's combat, and it's just convenient to always have a fairy. Hi again.
Ho-ho! Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, I also suggest you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoo 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 hoot hoot hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies.
I'm terrible at that, so I made a cheat sheet, and I've already put a note on screen about how the 3DS version has it even better, because you can just look at them on the bottom screen. Way better. I just bit my tongue as I was saying that. That's great. Back to Kokiri Forest. We're actually going to run right back into the woods. We are going to go forward. Never mind, that brings us back to Kokiri Forest. What the fuck are my notes talking about? We're going to go back to that clearing we found before on accident, because there's something to do there. I don't know what I was talking about. My notes say go forward and right. I mean, go right, yeah, but not forward. Okay. I want to head through here. There's a business scrub in here. I don't know what you sell, actually, so I may as well defeat you. Oh, there's 2. Great. Just what I needed. More. Hello?
I surrender. In return, I will sell you Deku Nuts.
Honestly, I do need Deku Nuts, so sure. There's also a grotto here. I know I have in my notes to come here and do this later, but I may as well just do it now since I'm in the area. Yeah. Drop some bugs, let them make their home in the woods. That's a good place for them. And I've lost my bugs. Ow. That hurt. Whatever. Ow. Everything's hurting me right now. I'm so hurt. Number 18. To make up for my trouble. Deku sticks. I do not need those. Yeah, you go home, buddy. You can see there are butterflies floating over one specific part. We want to go there. Yeah, it's unfortunate that all those bugs burrowed. I've never seen that happen before. In here, let's read this. Forest stage. We are waiting to see your beautiful face. Win fabulous prizes. If we jump down here, there's no response whatsoever. There's obviously a bunch of scrubs here, including a rather fancy one by the looks of it. They won't respond. Step up on the stage and put on a mask. Ooh, okay. Hello. Hi. Yes, I agree. These guys don't have an official name. They're just a type of Deku scrub. This guy, though.
All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra! Alakazam!
Those are good Pokemon. We can now carry up to 20 Deku sticks, and we have 20 Deku sticks. Yeah. That's pretty much all there is to the forest stage. If you come here without a mask, they'll do nothing. If you come here with the wrong mask, they'll basically just say your face is disgusting. But with the skull mask specifically, they'll give you some sticks and upgrade to your carrying capacity, which is pretty nice. All right. Next up. I want to cut these because there are some bugs living in these bushes and I need more bugs. Give me more. Thank you. I will say the Deku Stick capacity upgrade is probably one of the least helpful capacity upgrades in the game because when are you ever running out of Deku Sticks? But hey, it's still an upgrade that I need to get for completion. Heading into the forest again. This time, I want to have the skull mask again. There's a lot to do with the skull mask here. In this room, you can see another skull kid. Hello. We can't talk to this one. He's just staring at us like he doesn't know what to do. Let's put on a mask. Never mind. He doesn't care. Great. Hello? He'll run away if you get too close to him, so... yeah, I messed up somehow there. Here we go. So the way I messed up is I believe you actually have to do something else with him first. We're going to pull out our ocarina, and we're going to play Saria's song for him.
You know Saria's song. We should be friends. Here, take this.
He'll give us another piece of heart. That makes 9. And that's a full heal, which is good because I just got my ass kicked. Now that we're friends with him, we can talk to him.
Under that mask. Aren't you that Kokiri kid that just made friends with me while wearing that mask? Quite an unusual mask you have there. I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me?
Okay.
Yowza! I'm gonna wear this all the time.
He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Yeah. Generally, I don't think selling at a loss for the Happy Mask shop really matters because who cares? You can get rupees so easily in this game, but it's a little unfortunate that he just became our friend and immediately robbed us.
My buddies really want this mask.
If we look at him now, I know what Impa said. We can't get close to him now to actually see that he is wearing the mask. This Skull Kid is the Skull Kid in Majora's Mask. That is canon. I'm not going to go into details on the plot of Majora's Mask right now, but yeah, there is a Skull Kid in it, and it's this one, which I think is pretty cool. Heading in here, there's another gold Skulltula thing. Well, that's not what it's called. It's called soft soil, believe it or not. But we can place some bugs near it. Wait for one to burrow into the middle. Any takers? One of them burrowed at least, so I can grab one of them. And another gold Skulltula. Lots of soft soil ones here. I don't even think this is the last one. Yeah, that's our 19th one, which is pretty good. But we can also head down here and roll so we don't take fall damage. This is the room where Saria gave us her ocarina, and at the other end of it, there's a business scrub. Shoot his nut back at him.
I surrender. To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku sticks, but it'll cost you 40 rupees.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You can now pick up even more Deku sticks. You can carry up to 30 of them. 30 whole sticks that are incredibly hard to run out of. Wow. This business scrub will never appear again, pretty obviously. Yeah. Okay, we now have max capacity for our slingshot and for Deku sticks, which is pretty cool. Now we just need max capacity for our Deku nuts. Our last thing for the day is in Kokiri Forest. We've done everything in the Lost Woods for now. I want to head over to the shop, which is in this direction. I was going to the Know-It-All Brothers' house. Kokiri Forest is weird. I feel like no matter what entrance I take, I always get, I always remember things being in the wrong order. Like, the shop should be on the other end, and then that's supposed to be where you go out to Hyrule Field. But no, that's where the Deku Tree is. Hyrule Field's on the other side, and the shop is right here. I don't know. I always get confused with Kokiri Forest specifically, and I don't know why. There's a spot of soft soil right next to the shop. And those already burrowed, so we can take this. There's another gold Skulltula, and I'm going to do my damnedest to not get hit this time. Thank you. That is our 20th gold Skulltula token. You know what that means? In the next video. Now, we have done everything we can do in the Lost Woods and Kokiri Forest for now. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we're going to be heading back to Death Mountain and playing our new song for Darunia. After running a couple of errands elsewhere. You can't get away from side content for that long. Don't think you can. See you guys then.
Oh.